Choiboy here. Welcome to another video. I'm making this video to support and care for the people and comfort the people who've been affected by COVID-19 and the lockdown period. I know it's not a normal time for a lot of you, and I don't think we're still back to the normal kind of routines we used to have pre-COVID. And I think I want to talk more about the people who've been directly infected. For example, either they lost their jobs or the lockdown period has deteriorated their mental health substantially. I think it's a really hard time for a lot of people to endure. It kind of makes it hard to think about the future because the present is so painful and so stressful. I think I wanted to just share my short story of how I deal with these kind of things in a hard time like now, pretty much. So I've been in 3 restructures in 3 full-time jobs I had. In my first job, I was made redundant for a restructure. Second job, I constantly worked through a continuing restructure for like a year and a half, and my current company right now at this moment is going for a restructure as well. It's very stressful. At a time like now, it's kind of hard to think what you're gonna be doing in the future because your present time is just so dark and you just don't know what's gonna happen. At a time like this, I try to stay overly optimistic. I think staying optimistic really helps me not think in a bad way. I've always had a better role or better job come after I've been made redundant or had to move over, and I think opportunities still come even at a bad time, and you have to stay optimistic and ready and still motivated to get through things so you can prepare yourself better for the next role and your next step in your journey. So I think that's the number one tip I want to give people, is staying optimistic. If something bad happened right now, even though it might be hard to think better of the near future, just know that something is out there that will make your life a lot better in the long run. So just remember that, and I think life always gives you something better if you endure the hard times relatively well. So that's kind of like a short story from me. I think a lot of people have problems relieving stress. There's a few things you can do to kind of make yourself feel better and comfort yourself. One way is, for example, is keep talking with the people around you. Keeping things inside you and only you thinking about it, not really talking to other people about it, is really hard. That kind of leads you to overthink things, and I think when you have a second pair of ears to listen to your stories, they could probably just listen maybe, and that itself might comfort you, or they might give you advice as well. And I think there's a lot of good things about talking with other people about your problems, especially, or even general, just having general chats with your friends and your family members really helps relieve stress. For example, currently my company allows the employees to use the counseling service. So I currently have a counselor that I've been using since April, and I've used counselors in the past whenever I had a depression. That's the same kind of mentality, right? Counselors don't really need to give you tips or advice, but first of all, they're there to hear you out. And if they can add anything on top of it, and they will do so. But in general, they're there to listen out to you and listen to all the things that you want to just splurge out, and that itself comforts anyone most of the time. So I think that's the first thing, just talking with people. And second of all, I think I've just touched on it, but don't overthink things, and that's why you talk to other people. Don't overthink things, and I guess you can't really always be talking to someone else, and you'll have time by yourself alone. And if you're always alone most of the time, you have a tendency to overthink things. So I think having hobbies is really important. Something you do in your spare time that just eats up time and you enjoy doing it as well. It could be like playing sports or reading books or watching YouTube, even playing games. Just having some hobbies to, get yourself out of the reality and just be in your space for a bit and enjoy your time and come back to reality a bit later once your head is a bit in a stable state. I think that's really important to have. So currently I have a lot of sports I want to do as well. I want to get back to it really soon. Hopefully they let me play my badminton, and also me making these YouTube clips kind of help me during a time like this as well. Really want to thank you all for watching, because you know, having people watching my content really helps me mentally as well. So I want to thank you all for that. Just to finish it off, I want to let everyone know that everything is going to be alright as long as you stay motivated and just continue with your life and try your best to make things better for the future. Don't think about the current present time too much, because it will eventually pass, and people will think about problems they have right now too much, but if they look back to it later, it wasn't actually a big deal. So I think that's something you should be thinking about as well. So yeah, anyways, thank you for watching. Stay safe, enjoy level 2. I think a lot of people were very eager to get out and do their normal things. Please get out there, but at the same time be careful. The COVID-19 is not, it hasn't just disappeared from New Zealand just yet, but I hope it does in the near future. If you like this video, give me that thumbs up, put a comment down below what you thought, and subscribe to the channel and put the bell notification on for the future updates. I'm sorry I couldn't be giving you too many videos in the recent days. I'm going through a few hardships myself, so I just want to get some things sorted before I kind of get back to making a lot more YouTube clips. Also, I'm making more investment videos in my financial channel, so please look up Till 7 Figures. I'm uploading investment and personal finance kind of videos there, and it's been popping off, so I really want to thank everyone who's subscribed to the channel already. Until next time, I'll catch you around.